They don't change, it seems like they'll never change, or they literally haven't changed. Not even for you. What's up, boo? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabby, and on my channel I talk about healing and how to find mental peace and how to actually be happy after going through it. And in today's video, I'm going to be telling you about changing someone and the reason someone will not change even for you. We have these people in our lives that we love and that mean so much to us, but it just seems like even the smallest things, time goes by, months, even years, and they're still the same, or there is very minimal progress. It's very frustrating, especially if you feel like it's something that should be easy to do, or if it's something very important that you feel like will be better for them, your family, or you guys as a unit. So that's what we're going to be getting into today. So yeah. Let's get to it. So with this one today, I'm gonna just get right to it, y'all. And them changing for you is simply not enough. And I know that might sound harsh, but it's not to be taken personally or in a petty way. It's just simply not enough. That's just the case, because if anyone wants to change anything about themselves or in their lives, they have to actually want to do it. Not just for somebody else or to make somebody else happy. And even if somebody is making a change and they say they're doing it for someone else, for example, making healthier lifestyle choices or working more hours to make more money to support their family, there is still a part of them that is willing to do the work. But the problem with this is that it has to come from a more intimate and personal level for it to actually be ongoing. Because if you do something that is merely simply just for someone else, it's not sustainable. It's not something that you're going to be able to continue going and doing over and over, because if for any reason something in your situation changes and that factor is no longer there, that person is just going to revert to what they were doing before, because that's what's most comfortable for them and that's what's easiest for them. There's going to be that disconnect, so they're just going to go back to what they were doing before. Because let's say that there's a couple who the girl wants her man to help her around the house more as far as cooking and cleaning and laundry and things like that, and he is just not helping, but she gets pregnant and now she's carrying a baby. This event could cause that man to change and start helping his wife, girlfriend, whatever, start helping her out around the house, doing cooking and cleaning, everything, all that stuff that she wanted help with, because he sees that she's pregnant and the burden that carrying that weight of that baby around is doing for her. But after she has the baby, he could just go back to his old ways because she's not pregnant anymore. Now, truthfully, that's something that we would hope wouldn't happen, but it's just a realistic idea of something that could happen. He made that change for his pregnant wife, for his pregnant girlfriend, and now that she's no longer in that state and she's willing to move about the house and do the things that she used to do, because you know a pregnant woman at some point can't bend and reach things that like she used to be able to do, he could just go back to how he was before. He is not going to change unless he wants to make that change for himself. That parent changing for their kids is not going to make that change fully until they want to do it for themselves. The connection for someone to change has to be a personal connection. If they just do it just for you, even if they do start making changes, it's not going to be a permanent change, because they didn't find that thing within them that clicked to let them know,
oh my gosh, yes, this is what I want, and I'm about to do it. Let me start making these changes.
The same way that they wanted it for that other person is the same way they have to want it for themselves. When there are other people involved or people that they feel like they want to change for, this should only be used as some sort of encouragement. You know, when they feel themselves slipping or they want to stop or quit, they think about their loved ones, they think about their friends or whoever that person is to help give them a push to stay on track or get back on track. They can think on those people to help them keep going and do better, to be that better person that they're trying to be. And honestly, you shouldn't want somebody to change for you. The change that you would like to see in that other person should benefit you, but it shouldn't be for you. Whatever you're hoping or wanting them to change should always be for them first. It should always be for them first, and then just come as an extra benefit to you. And something that would be for them is for them to care more about themselves, for them to love themselves more, for them to take pride in your home, having a nice clean home, having a clean cut yard, for them to want to be productive in their life, to connect better with their friends and connect more on a deeper level. Just things like that. Whatever it is that you're wanting to change, it should be a benefit to them first. It should be something that they should want for themselves. Because if someone cannot make that connection of how that can help them or help them be a better person, it's never going to be something that they want to do. If it's something that they're doing just to make you happy, you got to think about their level of happiness. Are they going to be happy doing that just because it makes you happy? If they want you to be happy, you should reciprocate that and want them to be happy as well. So then once they decide to change for themselves, it's a happy and solid change that is likely to be permanent. With this guy that I was with in the past, he used to have the most immature jokes, and he would say, eat a dick, or these nuts. And I'm talking like high school, college. Like, you in college still got these type of jokes, and I didn't like them because I thought they were rude and disrespectful and just childish. And he knew I didn't like it, but he would wait until I got to my peak anger to be like, okay, I'm sorry. And then later on he would do it again. So over time I realized, okay, this is just how he is. This is just what he's going to do. If he's not going to change for me, he's not going to change because he doesn't want to change. And this is who he is. So I came to the conclusion that I didn't like that. I didn't want to be with anybody like that. And I didn't think those jokes were funny. So this guy is not for me. And I'm like, shoot, there might be some other girl out there who thinks that joke is hilarious, who has her own joke and will sling one right back at him, and they just ha 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 he into the sunset. That's all cool, fine and dandy. I just knew I wasn't that girl, and I wasn't about to deal with that. He was content with himself in that way, and he wanted to continue to be that way. So who was I to try to change that? I'm not out here trying to change people's personalities. If that's who you are, if that's who you like to be, I don't want to take that from you, so I'm just gonna leave. You shouldn't try to change someone in any way from who they are for your benefit only. Because if that's the case, do you even really like them? Like, really, for real? If you're trying to create them to be this whole different person, do you really like them? No. That's a question to consider. So yeah, this is the reason that they don't change. It seems like they'll never change, or they literally haven't changed. Not even for you. Or their kids, or whoever. Try not to take it personally though, because it's just who they are as a person. That's probably who they were when you met them, and they're still that person now. Yes, we should be growing and evolving in life, but some people are either content or they just take a lot longer and move a lot slower than other people. You just have to ask yourself, am I willing to accept things how they are? Do I want to continue to wait? Or am I going to continue through this fight of convincing them to be a better person or to change in any way? It's all up to you. Make your decision and go forward, but just recognize what's going to come with that. I'm not saying that you should just give up on anybody, but I am saying that you cannot make somebody change. You cannot make them do what you want them to do. And if you do, that person probably isn't even happy inside. They might be losing themselves because they're not completely happy or content with how they're changing, because it's not something that they really want to do. Because if they did, they would do it. And your help and your love and your support and the support and love they get from everybody else will be a driver in helping them get there. But that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, and peace and love. I'm out.